My job as a head coach is to make sure we go out there and execute. Our team's job is to prepare and prepare well, and I thought they prepared as hard as a team could. Unfortunately, we didn't execute very well today. First half-wise, we talked about, it needed to be not turning the ball over, and we turned it over twice, one physical turnover and one out on downs about midfield after the 4th and short, and then third downs. The team that has won this game has won the third down battle and wins the turnover battle, and that first half got away from us. I thought they effectively ran their offense. Colton Joseph is a wonderful player. Credit to him. They did a wonderful job of making sure that on first and second down they were effective getting third and shorts, and then obviously being 7 of 12 on the day. They kept drives alive, and they did a nice job. For us, it's about this is not our day. Thank goodness this is not our last opportunity. And that was the message in the locker room, and you can see that in the guys' eyes that they're ready to, go get bowl eligible, fight like heck to go do that. And we come back tomorrow and go try to make that happen. So with that, I'll take any questions that you got.
Coach, not only was it a loss, it was the worst loss in Paulson Stadium history. Did you feel like the effort was there today?
Yeah, the effort's always there. The guys do an unbelievable job as far as fighting all the way to their last breath, and having the opportunity to come back in the second half, put some points on the board, and continue to fight. I didn't see any lack of effort, Josh, anywhere. Those kids look forward to the opportunity to play every down, and they did play every down. And to be able to see some kids down the stretch there get a chance to play and make some plays too was nice to see.
On offense, last week, it seemed like you guys stretched the field a lot more. A lot more passes downfield, a lot more throw the ball up, make playmakers make plays. Today it seemed like a lot more bubble screens and things on the perimeter rather than down the field. Was that because of what they were giving you?
No, I think two things happened to us a little bit. Number one is the run efficiency. This offense has flowed when we've been run efficient, and that did not happen today. Kind of got shocked and awed when OJ and Cobb went out early in the game, and then came back and really never got into flow. And I think a lot of it is because we didn't run the ball really effectively. They did a nice job of being able to cloud over top of the two outside receivers, played a lot of cover 2, cover 3, did not play a lot of man coverage in this game, and so trying to make you go the long way. And when you do that, you got to be run effective, and you got to be perimeter effective. You got to hit your intermediate routes, and you got to win on third down. And we didn't get that done today.
On defense, it seemed like you guys took a step in the right direction a little bit last week against the run. Today, they ran all over you guys. Is that still execution, or is there more than that?
No, I'll say this: they got a good offense, and you've seen that all year. I think Colton Joseph is going to be one of the candidates for MVP of this league, and he is so effective. We saw it last year, how effective he can be within this system of spread in and out. He's such a good runner, and then has the ability to throw the ball effectively with a really good arm. And he was elite today. He's the difference. You have to slow him down to slow their offense down, and we didn't get that done. It wasn't an effort thing. It was an execution of winning one-on-one battles, from tackling to winning one-on-one coverage opportunities. I know Coach Bailey tried to mix it up, change calls, even change within calls to show different looks, and the kid ran it really well.
The power of Paulson has been something that you guys have talked about all year. 1 o'clock start, it didn't seem like the crowd was really into it. Did you guys, I know you feed off of that sometimes. It didn't seem like it was out there that much.
That's not an excuse. I mean, and this is always a strange game. You know how it is. You've been around here a lot, Josh. When it's the last game after Thanksgiving, it's packed. And when it's the game before Thanksgiving is the home game, our students get done on Friday and everybody gets home. The power of Paulson has been real this year. They've carried us, all year long, and even today. I mean, those fans stayed. They fought with us, and I can't thank them enough. There'll be better days ahead in Paulson, and I'm sorry for today.
So you've got Marshall next week. You still have, obviously, a chance of going to the bowl game and sending your seniors out with a 4th straight. But after this kind of game, does it make it harder to be able to rebound, or is it
I told them in there, it's easy. I had a great Bible study this week, and it talked about, your foundations, your foundation in Christ. If you build your foundation in Christ, you got a solid foundation, and you're going to weather a storm. When you don't, and you build it on sand, or you build it without Christ, what happens? That house is going to fall. It's the same thing with teams. We had a hard stretch in October. A storm came, but our foundation of toughness, of discipline, of being united, we weathered that storm and won the first 2 games in November. Today was not our day, and today is not us. I know that for a fact, and I hurt for our seniors. I hurt for our team, because if you watch this team prepare during the week, you thought we were playing for the Super Bowl. But our foundation is laid on those 3 words, and right now it's about our mental toughness. It's about being accountable to produce and get our job done, and probably most importantly right now, as like I said in there, when times get tough, families get tighter. And it's about the brotherhood. And right now, we got to fight like heck for 25 seniors to leave their legacy and go to a bowl game. So just like Christ is our foundation in life, our foundation of toughness, discipline, and united will continue to reign. And I look forward to the next opportunity. Thanks for that question, John.